Hey guys, what's up? This is AK from Aksha's Technoworld, and today I'm gonna tell you how to make a cool, simple calculator using Java in which we can enter our values. So first of all, open NetBeans or any IDE of your preference. I personally use NetBeans version 8.0.2. You can use Eclipse or any other thing. So if when you have opened it, just create a new project. In my case, I have to go to file and then new project and then select Java application and then click on next. Then name it whatever you want to name it. I'm gonna name it mine YouTube and finish it. Mm, just wait for it. It may take some time depending on the config of your PC. So here we have it. We have successfully created um, a package or a project basically, and so this is where we have to just edit up things. So let me delete the comments, I don't like them. And and I'm not gonna explain all this to you guys for now. These are something to be explained later on. So first of all, we need to import java.util.scanner. This is a resource. We need to import it. Just delete it. This line you need to delete it. And why we have imported it, I'll let you know in a while. So we are creating a program in which it the program asks us to enter the first number and we enter the first number. Then it asks us to enter the second number and we enter the second number, and then it processes it. It just uh, do the processing part on depending on our coding, and then gives us the result, the summation of the two numbers. So to enter the two numbers we need to import this thing called this resource, this import java.util.scanner, and remember to put this little semicolon. And what that scanner does is like this. Let us create a scanner variable. Scanner input 1 is equal to new. Don't worry, I'm gonna explain all this in a while. Scanner system dot in. So what I have written in this line is basically that we have imported the scanner package, the scanner resources. And what scanner resources do is that this thing right over here means that we have created a variable called input1, and it's a scanner variable. The type of the variable is scanner and the name of the variable is input1. And this variable input1 is gonna create a new memory in itself, and as it's a scanner variable it is gonna scan whatever we enter in the system. So that's why the system.in, that's what the system.in here stands for. And remember to enclose it in these two parentheses, and as always this little semicolon is right here. So we have just created a scanner variable called input1 which is equal to the memory it will hold, and we are gonna give input to it. That's why system.in. So we have successfully created a scanner variable, but how to use it? So for that let us create some variables. Let's take it to double. So let me create some variables. Double fnum comma snum. We can do it this way also. Double snum double total. And I have created three variables, fnum, snum and total. Those are double types, and double basically means that you can have numbers with decimals. Fnum stands for first number, snum stands for second number, and total stands for first number plus second number. And remember that fnum and snum, that is the first number and the second number, are the numbers which the program will ask us to enter, and then it will compile them, it will add them together to give us the total. Rather than writing all this in three different lines, you can just write them separated by comma in a single line. Double fnum comma snum comma total, all in a single line. Looks pretty good, huh? So now that we have created three different double variables, and we need that these variables hold the the memory of these variables hold the content, hold the number which we input, which the program asks us to input. So to do that, let me just write it, then I'll gonna explain it. Fnum is equal to input 1 dot next double. So rather than that, I should have done it this way. System dot out. I'm gonna explain all this in a while, just bear with me. Enter first number. So what we have done, let me run it. To run it, shift plus F6, and mm, come on man, run fast. Never mind, it's gonna run in a while. So what we have done in these two lines is that this is a pretty simple statement which I've made, that system.out.println just means that print the thing enclosed in these double inverted commas, or the commas on the screen. So it is gonna print enter first number on the screen. You can see the program has run successfully as of now. So I've told the program, I have coded it this way to print these this complete thing over here in the program. So enter first number. So the program is asking us to enter first number, and let me enter something, 78. So I entered a number, and let me run it another time. I can also enter 76 point anything decimal also, because we have created the variables double which can accept decimal values. So this thing just prints this statement, enter first number. And fnum, this is a pretty cool thing, this is the main thing of this video. Fnum was the variable, it is a double type variable, and fnum equal to input 1. This is the scanner variable we created right over here. So fnum is equal to input 1 dot next double, and these two parentheses and this semicolon, blah blah blah. What do these mean? So let me explain. So fnum equal to, so we are assigning this value to fnum. So whatever we make changes to this will be stored in the memory of this double variable named fnum. So what is this crap right over here? This is uh, okay, so we just created input 1, which was a scanner variable which will scan whatever we input, whatever input we give to the program. So we are saying that first number is equal to input 1 dot next double, which simply means that scan for the next double type thing which the user is inputting. And by double I mean including all integers, float type, decimal types, not character types, note that. So first number is equal to take information from the user, whichever user inputs, and make sure that that is double type. So input 1 dot next double simply means that make a memory in yourself in this variable which holds the next double entered by the user. And by next double I mean the just next double entered by the user. So in this case we entered 67 point whatever it is, so it just stored it in fnum. So currently fnum is equal to 67.3484, or 3434 I mean. So this is how we do this, and let me copy it, enter second number, and make sure that this fnum is equal, change this to snum. So enter first number is to be printed on the screen, then it will store the value of the first number which we enter in this variable. Similarly, enter second number, these words are to be printed on the screen, and then whatever we input, the stuff is to be stored in this variable snum. So what is total? Total is equal to fnum plus snum. So, and this is a common error which people do. So let me just print it over here, try to print it over here. System.out.print line total. So if I enter 5 over here, 10 over here, so it should print 15, but let's see what it does. Oops, yeah, it gives an error, it doesn't even run. And why this error came, I mean, why? We just defined it, we just used it, but we defined it over here. Total is equal to fnum plus snum. This thing is to be defined after we define fnum and after we define snum. We didn't define fnum and snum, and we are defining total, so it's not gonna work. So just cut it from here and then paste it from here, because in all these statements we have defined fnum and snum, so now it won't give any error because total equal to fnum plus snum is completely valid, because fnum and snum are now defined, so total can be defined now. So let us run it. So shift plus F6. Do we get any errors? No, we don't get. No, we didn't get actually. So enter first number. Let's start with small numbers 5, and the second number 7. So the answer is 12.0. This little decimal over here is just because we entered a double type number. And if you want a space between this and this, then just uh, system.out.print, I don't know why I spelled that wrong. So this will create an empty line between enter second number and total. Simple enough, cool enough. 56, 34, yeah, it worked. And we can also create it here just to make sure our program looks tidy enough. So enter first number 12, enter second number 34, and 46.0. And so now let's take it to the next level by entering some decimal type numbers. 56 point something, 34 point something, blah blah blah. And yeah, it worked. You can calculate it by pausing this video, and yeah, it's correct. And let us define something like 4.0, 6.8, 10.8. It worked. And this way you make a simple calculator. And just like we just did it for two numbers, we can also do it for three numbers, like t num, which just stands for third number. And we can just copy it and enter third number, and tnum is equal to input 1 dot next level. That's cool enough. And here tnum, so simple enough. So now it's gonna ask for three numbers, and the first number, let's say 3, and the second number, let's say 49. It was 45 actually. And the third number, let's say 67. And yeah, it worked. And all this for decimal also it will work. So I guess this is all for this video. uh, yeah, that's pretty much it. If you have any queries regarding this code or anything, make sure that you leave it in the comment section down below, and I'll make sure to reply to it as soon as possible. And once again, thanks for this watching this, and please make sure you subscribe if you really like this video, and do hit the thumbs up button to support this video. And yeah, just comment if you have any queries. I'll make sure that I help you out. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out there.